Our trivia question, the Cubs had their big World Series parade. They had a lot of people in it, but it wasn't any cuter than this bike parade in Kalamazoo. Can you pinpoint the era? It was 1945. Our next segment is sponsored by Pierce Cedar Creek Institute. They're here with an update about their Hastings Science Strong program with Pierce Cedar Creek Communications Coordinator, Sarah Edelman, and Superintendent of Hastings Area Schools, Carrie Deitz. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You announced this big collaboration last winter, Sarah, and it's working out beautifully.
It is.
Tell us how it's working between the two.
Well, we started it in fall, September 6th, and we have just been so pleased with the positive results from the teachers and everybody's excitement about it. And Science Strong at Pierce Cedar Creek Institute is basically about having the kids experience, engage, and explore scientific studies. So we wanted to do that in the
You came up with a whole curriculum. You have a designated staff member that works on this, and your teachers have seen the fruits of the labor already.
Exactly. Teachers, administrators, parents were all very excited. I was in a classroom yesterday and saw first graders using vocabulary words like engineering, design, problem solving. It was so exciting.
It's usually like graham crackers, naps, or something. No, but the first graders in Hastings are talking about engineering. That's amazing.
Exactly.
And they get to go out to the institute? Do they actually get to pay a visit?
They have in the past done some field trips, and we'll probably do a whole lot more with our education director. But I think a lot of it right now is in the classroom. For instance, when I was in a classroom a few months ago, they were doing an engineering project, which is one of the new tenets of the new standards for Michigan. You know, taking different raw materials, putting them together to create a structure, and also having to work as a team. I mean, this is kindergartners.
Yeah.
You know, when does that ever happen? So it's very impressive.
We have all our state standards and everything, the things that we have to learn, and we hear how rigid they are. Has this worked in with all of that for your district?
Absolutely. We couldn't be more excited. It's very engaging for students to learn the vocabulary that they need to learn, as well as the process skills and the skills of science. So yes, the standards are there and we're pushing toward them, and I think this model that we've developed is even more aligned with the current science standards. And that's why we got together. We wanted to find out how we could use the resource right in our own backyard to have a really engaging science program to meet the standards.
It's in the Hastings backyard, and Hastings happens to be just up the highway a little bit, you know, go through Richland and through Delton, and then you're there.
Yeah.
In the middle of heaven, hundreds of acres.
Exactly.
And Sarah, you have an event coming up tonight that people should go to.
We have a really fun family event tonight called our Birds of Prey event, where you can see different raptors from Michigan. These are everything from owls to falcons to just different birds that have been injured and that can't go back into the wild. And Outdoor Discovery Center in Holland is bringing them down. Also maybe a golden eagle, which, I mean, to see these animals up close, you don't get, that doesn't happen. So come out tonight and see them.
The drive is a gorgeous drive. The leaves are so beautiful right now, and the weather is supposed to be perfect all weekend long, which is great. We have another thing to mention. We want people to travel up there for your holiday art sale.
Yeah, it's our holiday gift show, and it is November 13th from 11 till 3. And what it is, it's over 25 different art vendors, different artists, from jewelry makers to painters, even some bath and body products that people are bringing. And it also has 3 lunch times, so from 11, 12:15, and 1:30. You can come and have soup and sandwich buffet.
You have your own chef?
We do,
right
Chef
on the
Paul,
premises?
yes.
And the dining room, the view is $1 million view.
Yes, surrounded by windows, and you can look out into the beautiful fall foliage.
It's so gorgeous.
Yes.
And the Hastings schools are so lucky to have this in your backyard.
To
have this wonderful Science Strong program. I loved hearing the update about the little kids, and I hope you will be back to tell us about all the progress they're making.
Yes,
Thanks to both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Coming up next, we're going to tell you about an event called Arts and More when we come back on the Lori Moore Show on your CW7.